All right, so this is who I train with. This is Barry. Today's workout was we warm up and then we do 2 miles at zone 4, a race pace, not getting up into zone 5, but 2 miles at zone 4. What was your zone that 2 mile set, Barry?
5.2 to 5.5. You know what I heard? I heard 2 mile race.
So when I say 2 mile race pace, Barry hears
2 mile race.
2 miles race, all out race. So the point of today's workout is to get faster in zone 4, not to throw up, not to go zone 5. So we're going to try it again, but the rule was if you hit zone 5, you had to pick up your paddle and actually stop paddling until you got back down.
I hit zone 5 and after the first 2 minutes and I was like, yeah, that's not gonna work. I'm not stopping. He said 2 mile race.
So we're gonna try it again. We're finishing up our rest period between the 2 sets, and we're gonna try it again, and we're gonna do a 2 mile set
at 4.9 or below.
At 4.9 or below.
We're gonna leave the word race out of it.
Don't say the word race.
Yeah, we're gonna leave the word race out of it. We're on our way to paddle in the ocean, and one thing that a lot of our viewers probably don't know is that Rod had major surgery. And we're not talking about just like a little surgery. He had major surgery. They basically cut your abdomen open, took out all of your intestines.
That's what I'm told.
Untwisted the part that was twisted.
Right. What's called a cecal volvulus.
And then they put it all back in and sewed you back up.
Right.
One of the when you told me, like when your wife told me and Julie what was going on, one of the first questions my wife had was, did paddling cause this? And my answer was no, because I know what I'm talking about.
You know, my answer would be no, no matter what. But the answer is no.
Anyway, this twisting of the intestines was the result of you had to have hernia surgery several years ago?
Yeah, 5 years ago. So what happened was one of the tacks that they use to repair in the hernia surgery perforated the abdominal wall, and that caused the intestine basically hooked on that and then got twisted around on itself. And
that sounds terrible.
And then when it was twisted up, it felt pretty terrible. It was the worst pain I remember feeling. You know, the worst pain you've ever had is pretty much the last bad pain that you had, but this truly was the worst pain I remember having.
Yeah.
So it's been 7 weeks to the day that it happened.
So you missed 5 weeks, no paddling for 5 weeks.
Well, yeah. And
you've been back paddling
really
now.
4 weeks, and then the first week back was like 2 baby paddles, 2 3 mile paddles at a zone.
You were in the hospital for a week.
I counted that as one of my weeks.
Oh, okay. So anyway, it felt like
forever, and it definitely set me back. The surgeon told me I would be shocked at how this would knock me for a loop. You know, I felt like we had been training pretty well and things had been going, you know, I felt like training was going well, but it really did. You know, currently, as we've seen, as we've been working out together, I have 0 power.
Yeah.
My endurance is way down. My fitness is way down.
Yeah.
And the surgeon said I'd be kind of out of it for the fatigue, and I wouldn't really be myself for about 3 to 6 months.
I honestly didn't think you'd be paddling in the ocean for like 6 to 8 weeks.
Downwinding the first week back, I guess 5 weeks in.
So considering
we had a good day, and I went downwinding, did a 9 mile downwinder. So
it's the fact that you did a 9 mile downwinder, you did it at an easy pace for yourself.
Yeah.
But the fact that you were able to do it, I think that's a testament to your past fitness level, and it's that fitness level is allowing you to recover from this surgery faster than the average would be my guess.
They did say that being in shape does help. So there's a good good argument for keeping yourself fit. But happy to say we're getting ready to go downwinding now.
Yep.
And I'm going to go zone 2 nice and easy, which is cool because we're on a recovery week anyway.
Yeah, this is a zone 2 day for me too.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try to paddle that tiny little flatwater fin there's some white caps, but
that'll be interesting.
The ocean looks kind of flat.
Yeah.
So we'll see how
so
it
yeah,
goes.
we'll go out and train. I'm thinking about, you know, Barry's doing a race, 6-mile race in Newbern. They're doing such a good job promoting it. It's for a great cause. I think I'm going to go ahead and register. I'd plan to race with Barry or behind Barry or chase Barry. At this point, I'm certainly out of the running for anything, but I think I'm going to go and just do the paddle, do the race.
That's going to take a lot of
training paddle.
That's going to take a lot of discipline to
sit back and
keep it in zone 2 and zone 3.
I think I'll probably try to race it. I'll probably go up in zone 4, but it's
Really?
going to be a zone 2 speed, you know. And it's one of the things I've seen is that when I'm working, like, I don't feel like I'm working that hard. My heart rate is sky high. So, you know, when we did the downwinder, I thought I was a solid zone 3, and I was zone 4, zone 5.
Wow.
So heart rate, and that's just part of losing that aerobic base and the impact that the surgery has, that kind of major surgery has. But yeah, let's go hit it now. We'll see how that race goes. We'll check back in for a recap.
There better not be any guts on the race course.
I don't think so. They seem to be staying in for the most part now. So
is it too soon for stupid jokes like that?
No, it's okay now.
All right.
It's okay. That wouldn't have been funny 3 weeks ago, but today it's funny. So what's today's workout, Barry?
20 minutes zone 2 with a couple of pickups.
That's your
to
warm up.
Followed by 2-mile pieces at zone 4 with how many minutes rest in between?
We'll have to look up the...
It's either 4 or 5 minutes of zone 2 paddling in between those 2-mile pieces.
Right.
Those 2-mile pieces should be zone 4, not zone 5. That is a note to self. Because I'm trying to, what we are trying to do, we are trying to increase our thresholds. So it might be actually counterproductive for me to go do zone 5 for 2 miles. I'm learning this. Rod's teaching me this because my mind says just go blast off for 2 miles, but that actually creates more cortisol, more stress hormones, more aggravated, inflamed body parts, and we're going to save that for Tabata workouts, and we're going to save that for race day.
We make that a deliberate part of our training. If we overtrain,
right,
and go out during these long sets, and we go out in zone 5
Yeah.
then we can't train ourselves through the coming week because we're
Right.
not recovered.
Now,
And
time
that's
trials-
until we get sick and get
time
injured.
trials, races, we'll just go give it everything we got.
I mean, we do have race pace parts, but today's workout is to build more. It's not to practice going as fast as you can. It's to
Okay.
build a base that allows you to go faster when you are going as fast as you
Yes.
can. Yeah,
Yes.
so it'll be
somewhere that all makes sense to my brain, and it makes more sense to my body, because there's no teacher like overtraining and injury and
right,
illness,
which has been an issue in the past because you're a hard charger. You like to
it has been
train
an
hard.
issue.
Yeah.
And I've always had that mindset of like, if you know, train how I'm gonna race, and what that meant to me was go zone 5 every day, and that's not building a big base which allows me to get faster at the top of that pyramid.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm learning.
Nice. We're gonna have fun today, and we're gonna see how stable the how
See how
stable the weed
stable that
rubber
tiny
is.
fin is.
So I'm not at full speed. They told me I'd be kind of below par for 3 to 6 months as a result of the surgery. So when Barry's doing his zone 4 pieces today, my recovery workout, I'm actually going to go up to about zone 3, a low zone 3. So I'm going to modify the workout. I'm staying on the training plan, but I'm modifying the workout by dropping a zone below what the workout calls for, because my job right now is to rebuild base, not to really be working at race pace. So that's what I'm going to be doing while Barry's doing his zone 4 sets. I'm going to be at zone 3. We'll see how it goes.
Well, that was disappointing. There we go. That's better. Three-hour paddle. We just finished up a sprint cruise. I feel like he's a little tired. Now, not everybody makes it look that easy. You tired at all, Barry?
I'm a little tired.
All right, let's go finish up. Got about another mile to go.
Made it.
Cool down.
Alright, so 30 seconds. We're going to do 2 minutes in zone 4, followed by 2 minutes in zone 2.
Correct.
Times
10.
10.
Yep.
Okay.
Now your goal today, don't hit zone 5.
Okay.
Stay out of, go race pace, but stay out of zone 5.
Gotcha. Will do.
And remember, it's going to take your
It's going to take a while.
to catch up to it. So yeah, if you hit 4.9, unless it's right at the very end, there's a pretty good chance you're overcooking a little.
Alright, it's time.
All right, let's go.
Hopefully you found this helpful, us sharing a few of the workouts we use in our training. We are big fans of utilizing training plans, even if we don't plan to race. A training plan is a great way to improve your health and fitness, to keep your workouts interesting, and for us, it's a great way to prepare ourselves for downwinding. Fortunately, there are a lot of great options for you to get training plans now. There are many great online options. We'll link to our favorite one below, but there are several good options out there right now, and we would highly encourage you to get on one. Unless you are planning to race against us, and then we just think you should not use a training plan. All right, guys, take care. Paddle on. We'll catch you later.